there are no bad wins, that's for sure. We learned how delicate the line is between winning and losing on Saturday. And so we're certainly going to make sure we enjoy. It's an accomplishment. They're hard to come by. And it's the first that I think of many for this group. Wasn't always pretty, but I thought we did a lot of really positive things to build on. But there are also some things that we can learn from tonight and try to improve as a team. I thought Duncan DeMuth was the catalyst for us getting going, and I feel like I was foreshadowing that a little bit when I talked about him the other day. Just who he is, and it's what you can expect from him. And the stat line doesn't look great, but there's no question his play, his emotion, his energy turned the tide of our game.
Did you feel kind of smart over there because you said Monday Duncan had some Mitchell Solomon in him and kind of looked like a young Solomon tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's what I've seen, Mark, since June. It's what I saw from him in high school, and he's got a lot of growing to do. His game will improve from a skill standpoint, but you can't quantify the value of a kid who plays with unbelievable effort like that, especially as it relates to what the people who love this program appreciate more than anything is unbelievable effort. And I can see, man, him being one of the most popular people in terms of just the way he goes about his business. He doesn't care. He's obviously pissed off he missed 4 free throws, but he'll become a better free throw shooter. He battles for rebounds. He takes charges. He dives on the floor. And, tomorrow he'll be a little sore. He'll do it again.
You fall behind 9-0, 3.5 minutes in. How did you kind of get things going?
I called a timeout. And it was more so I felt like we were still affected psychologically from the game the other day. And you were the only one who was there in practice. That thing had a kind of a lingering effect even in practice a little bit. So we had this situation, and I won't bore you guys with the details, where we're playing a scrimmage, and when we get to the moment, we're up 3 points, and I have the group that was in the game, and I tell them to foul, and they didn't do it. And I don't know if they were kind of like, well, I don't know if we're supposed to foul anymore. This thing may turn bad. So, just psychologically getting over that, putting it behind us. I could tell the look in their eyes was still like they were feeling sorry for themselves, and you just can't do that. I mean, that team's capable. They got good players, good coaches, and obviously, if we didn't get ourselves going, it would have been a long night for us. But I'm glad we were able to kind of get going. Duncan, like I said, provided a spark. Nick, Cam, and Lindy and Thomas did what they do as leaders.
Coach Boynton, 12-minute mark of the second half. Cam and Griff, 4 freshmen on the floor. Is that just a function of rotations and getting guys in and out, or is that something that you wanted to test?
I'm not gonna lie to tell you I planned that. Now I plan to have all those guys capable of helping us when we recruited them. But playing 6 freshmen isn't the most easy on your stress levels as a coach. But it's who we are. We're young. We're a young team, and those kids have worked to earn the opportunity to learn in these situations. They all bring different things to the table, as you can see. Yours is going to be a dynamic shot blocker. I'd be shocked if he doesn't challenge for the career lead or season lead in shot blocks over his career at some point. And Contravious can score in the post, and Mo's skilled and can shoot from the outside. Duncan's an unbelievably hard-playing guy who brings in tons of intangibles. Then Ice is who he is. He's dynamic. He's probably playing too many minutes right now, if I'm being perfectly honest, for what I expect from our point guards. But it's what we got right now. And then Luke, who's earned some minutes also. He's come in and contributed every time we've had an opportunity to play and continues to improve as well. So, those guys have earned it, and, we don't have a whole lot of experienced guys. So when you got to take Cam or Lindy or Thomas out, that's who you got to put in. Those guys got to come out at some point, and, what we got to do is continue to prepare these young guys to know that we don't treat them like freshmen. There's no classifications on the court. It's only in the stat book or on the roster. On the court, you're a basketball player, and you got to play with the confidence that you belong out there.
Cam sort of seemed relieved after all his 9 rebound games last year to get his first double-double. Were you pretty happy with the energy he brought tonight?
Yeah, it was a big deal, and it's something we need consistently. Cam is an experienced guy. He knows what to expect at night in and night out, and I'm glad to see it start to show up consistently in numbers for him. He was a guy who was kind of up and down from a numbers standpoint last year. And for us to be our best, we need him to produce, just as we need Thomas to continue to be, a threat out there from the three-point line. And he's done that the first 2 games. But, his rebounding numbers are pretty strong, and I'm glad he got to 10. And hopefully that's something that we won't see for the last time.
What went into the decision to bring Michael in?
The kids paid his price. He's been through a tough time, and now it's time. Michael knows very clearly what's expected of him, and he knows he doesn't have a long leash in terms of behavioral issues, and as long as everybody's clear that he's learned his lesson, it's time to give the kid an opportunity to do what he came here to do, was be a part of a successful basketball program, and tonight was an opportunity to get his feet wet a little bit.
I don't think any of us on the baseline really understood what was happening with the flagrant when they shot 4 free throws in a row. What kind of explanation did you get?
Yeah, so what happened was there was a foul going into the timeout, and at the timeout, I guess one of their players said that he got hit in the face with an elbow. So their coach asked for a review, and they confirmed. I haven't seen it yet. But they asked for a review. When they reviewed, they said there was an elbow above the shoulders, which is automatic. So flagrant 1 then gives them the free throws and the ball back. So as far as what I was explained, that's what happened.
What did you think of? You've seen it, I'm sure, Thomas's 3-point celebration.
I didn't see it. I actually try not to focus as much on those guys because I'll get distracted. The only one I saw was Mo. Mo kind of got excited because he made his first 3. And I told him, I've seen you make threes before. I don't know why you're so excited. I haven't seen you play any defense yet. So let's try to get back there and do that a little bit. So I don't know what Thomas did. Whatever it was, I'm sure it wasn't too far over the line, but it wouldn't surprise me.
He just did like a bow and arrow type thing.
Is that right? Yeah, that's Thomas. I didn't hear him say it. I'm used to hearing him, so I usually just listen for his voice.
What was your thoughts on the free throw performance?
I thought it was poor. We got to do better. We've got guys who are very capable. Luke's a very good shooter. Yours stepped up there and went 1 for 2, and Duncan missed all 4 of his. We shoot free throws ad nauseum. So that's not something that's very pleasing. And understanding that this is a team that's probably going to play in a lot of close games. We're not going to run away from a ton of people. And so to be able to step up there and find a way to knock those down is something that's going to become really, really crucial for us.